Welcome, my chingus, to a special edition podcast for 21's brand new album, Crush.
Crushy.
My name is Steven.
My name's Josh.
And we are This Week in K-Pop. And normally we have a weekly discussion podcast where we talk about the brand new music and video releases of that week. But this week it had nothing.
It's pretty dry, yeah.
Right. So we're going to forego the episode of the podcast this week and only talk about 21's album.
Yeah, sorry if you guys had a fandom that was featured this week and you want us to talk about it, but we didn't really want to talk about anything else besides 21 this week, so
yeah,
sorry.
I mean, they were mostly just debuts and or OST ballads, so really wasn't much going on. But let's just start. I mean, it's not a new album per se. It's been about 2 weeks or...
Give or take 2 weeks.
Since it's been released.
I think the physical album just got released 2 days ago, and maybe the digital one was like a week before that, so about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I can't remember.
But you've been listening to this a lot, so how about we start with like kind of the general thoughts? You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So this album to me sounds exactly like a 21 album should sound. It's packed with really high energy songs and kind of 21 style ballads. They're not really ballads, but kind of, like 21 has a special type of like ballad sound.
To me, it sounds like a ballad that they remixed.
Yeah, like it has ballad themes in it, but it sounds very 21. Now that is obviously good and bad because you want to have a distinctive sound, but you always kind of want to try new things as an artist, and I think this had a good balance of both. So on a whole, I really, really liked the album. Definitely when it first came out, I was giving it crazy amounts of listens to, along with SNSD too, because they were released at the same time. That's why. So I liked it. I listened to it a lot. I still listen to it a lot today. And it's jam-packed of songs that I could consider title songs. Yeah. Now, Steven, when I was listening to this album and I knew that we were going to do this special edition podcast, I said to myself, Steven will not like this album because it's not Steven's type of music. And you're going to try to say nice things, but let's hear it. It's it's bad things are not going to come out actually. I guess I shouldn't say I'm not a 21 fan. I think after our reaction video, a lot of people are like, "Oh, he's just not 21. He just don't understand." And I'm like, the 21's first mini album, like those first like 5 or 6 songs, like that was one of my favorite albums, like K-pop
of
albums.
all time. Yeah. Like I really like. I mean, I can't remember all the names, but like Fire's always awesome. I Don't Care is really good.
Yeah.
I don't listen to that many albums. Never in my life, and that was one of the mini albums that I would just play. That's why I don't know the song names, because I would just play the albums and they would just go, and I'm like, I don't know the song names. Whatever, this sounds amazing. I don't, even last year with their, no, it's the song in 2012. It was like a digital single. That's the one I liked. I can't remember.
2012.
You don't love something you. I don't. I should have thought. I should have wrote this down before.
It's not I Don't Care, right?
No,
it's not I Don't Care.
Like last year, it was 3 songs.
Which is just I Love You?
I love you. That's the one.
Yeah, that one.
I actually really like that song because that to me sounded more like original 21, which was it has some like bass in it. It's got some really cool electronic kind of thing. It's it's been produced for this specific sound, and I really enjoyed it. I think my overall impressions for this album is that it's like a step too far for me on that style of music.
It sounds very produced.
It's like, I don't know if our definitions are the same with produced, but like every track in this is incredibly produced. There's so many sounds involved in the song. Almost every song is what I would call a Frankenstein song. Like almost every song has 2 distinct beats or distinct sounds. Like if I could play it and be like, this is 1, this is 2. Like I know sometimes in a lot of songs the choruses are slightly different, but in a lot of their songs that's not the case for me. Like I don't actually know. Like I just played them all, and like I don't know when one song stops and one song starts. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is a new song. No, it's not. This This is the back third of a song where it's a totally different sound. And that happens quite a bit. I don't want to say every song, but a majority of them, I really do think that. It's like they could have made 20 songs, but they mashed it into 10 songs to me sometimes.
See, for me, like, that's what I'm saying about the 21 style. Like, we'll go song by song, but maybe about two to three of these songs, like, in groupings. Like, there's a group of, like, 3 songs and a group of 3 songs that kind of sound very, very similar in, I would say, style. They kind of sound like a certain 21 style, like 21, like, hype song or 21 kind of ballad song. And I'm a fan of those styles, so I like those songs. But if you're not, like, prepositioned to like those, like, you can kind of understand how they're just like, oh, these songs sound the same,
right?
And I didn't really like this style, so if I don't like this song, I'm not really gonna like this song as well. Kind of feeling, right?
Maybe. Like, it's not that I'm against their style. I just think whoever, like Teddy or whoever is making their beats, is like just went too far with a lot of them. Like, there's so much going on. Even like your favorite song, like Membung, like there's so much going on in that song.
There is a lot going on in that song.
A lot. Come Back Home, there's so much going on in that song. The ballady ones are actually the ones I think I personally like more because they're less so like that. So actually none of them are bad. Like, I don't think I skipped any of them. Granted, I was trying to listen to all of them so we can talk about it, but like, the analogy that I kind of think is like, a lot of people really like Seinfeld. Then a lot of people really like Friends.
Yeah.
And almost everybody I know, that doesn't overlap that much. Like, one is always a level above the other. And like, to me, 21 is like Seinfeld. Like, I know it's really good. I know a lot of people really like him. They do something that nobody else can do. But it's just not my style of humor. Just like it's not my style of song.
Yeah.
I just like my Friends. I like my kind of more generic, cheesy, happy times, kind of thing.
And honestly, if you can't differentiate between what you like and dislike, then it's just boring, right? Because everything is the same.
Sure.
So we'll come at this album review kind of as someone who really likes the album and someone who it's not really his style, but he gave it a chance. So let's go with the first song, the first title track. It's going to be Crush. So do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Sure. Just to cover, we're going to listen to it, but we're not going to let you listen to it because copyright stuff's been really bad, especially if we're going to play all 10 songs.
Yeah. So we're not YouTube partners, so we're not under like a safe blanket. If we play these songs, our video will not be viewed in like anywhere.
Yeah. So let me start with Crush.
Okay, go ahead.
As this song, like, this is the title song for the album.
There's 2. Crush and I think Come Back Home are the title songs. But
it's just the one that the actual album's named after. Like, yeah. I mean, I thought the song was okay-ish. I don't think it was the better songs on the album. I think it was like the safest, middleist one of the hype songs, not the ballads. Like, for example, I think Come Back Home does more. Whether I like that or not, I personally, as I said, it's not that. I'm not really that onto that, but I think it does more. This has kind of a safe. I don't know. Maybe that's just a weird word for me to use, but
safe is kind of a strange word.
Not safe in general. Safe for 21.
What I'm getting from what you're saying is this sounds like a 21 song.
It sounds like
a very
the most
typical 21 song.
Maybe first gen 21 song, but less catchy.
I am in the same vein as you with this song. This song is definitely strong enough to be a title track. I won't be surprised. I wasn't surprised that it was, but this song, it just screamed to me like I'm the best. It sounded like that song. It sounded like that kind of confidence song. There are definitely parts where I like. There are definitely parts that I liked, but it definitely did sound just like I'm the best, to be honest.
Like, there's nothing as catchy as I'm the best.
Yeah, but less catchy as I'm the best.
Or like I don't care, nothing like that. I will say that this happens a lot in this album, but like, someone's been listening to a lot of reggae or something, because there's a lot of weird reggae clips in here. Just like the song from last year, Fallen in Love, also had a reggae kind of part.
Feel to it, reggae sound to it.
And for me personally, reggae is just, I don't like it. So like this song actually, I like They Love Me because it's catchy and she repeats words and that's what you should do in a song. But then like the weird reggae part comes in and I'm like, no.
Is it the part where she's like, I got 21 big...
It's like the breaking down, let's smoke some weed and go. Like, I just don't, not my thing.
Mm. Well, for me, I like those breakdowns, to be honest. I really like the end where they're like, Norza, like, that to me sounds very 21-ish.
That part I'm okay with.
Yeah. As a whole, the song is good, but it's not trying anything like really like
sure,
not really trying a different sound, like, you know, Falling in Love and like Do You Love Me. Those songs were definitely not 21-ish sounding songs, but I'm glad that they did them because they're experimenting with what their sound is. And this song, good or bad, depends how you look at it, sounded like a 21 song, and we both agree on that. So should we just move on to the second one?
Yeah, sure.
Anything more to say about this Crush?
Nothing people want to hear. But let's talk about the second song on the album. That is the other kind of main title track, which is Come Back Home. Mm-hmm. Now, this song, I mean, we saw the music video, which I don't really want to mention the video because we're just going to talk about the songs. Mm-hmm. But, you know, listening to it right now, the beginning, kind of reggae. This song is the most Frankenstein-y to me, I think, of all the songs. Because you really like, we talked about this on Reaction, you really like the Come Back Home.
I really like when that part drops.
It's the same kind of, Crush has the that kind of like, the beat changes, and it's like the get down with it part. Mm-hmm. And again, not bad, it's not I don't like it when songs do that. Like as a dancer, like if I was a dancer, I get why that is kind of cool. Like watching a live performance, like I get it, but as a song, it's not my.
For me, if a song is going to do kind of like quote unquote, we always say Frankenstein-y, if they're going to have like very two contrasting like sounds in one song, you really have to build up to one, or you kind of have to have them match really well. Now, this song, they didn't really match like all too well, to be honest, because I didn't really feel like a build up to the Come Back Home like part. I just really like the Come Back Home part of this song. But I don't really like part? The reggae-ish part of it. Reggae part. Like this song is strong enough to be a title track, and I could see how it is, but the verses are very kind of boring. It's just kind of like da 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 da, and then it goes Come Back Home, and then it starts picking up. That's how I feel about it.
Like I actually should probably I shouldn't say Frankenstein. It feels like a lot of these songs was a normal song, and then they remixed it. Like they were like, oh, like the reggae part could have been a whole song, and they're like, nah, we're gonna add in this like part, and it. You like that part.
I like that part.
But I think it's like, part of me, for a lot of these songs, I'm like, I wish I could just hear that song without these added, like, drops and these added, like
switch-ups and changes and
change
style.
Parts.
Yeah. And I kind of agree with you. Like, some of these songs that have, like, kind of the two-part business or even the three-part business, like, I really like one part a lot more than the others. Like in Crush, there were just some parts of that song where I liked better than the others. And this part, I like when the Come Back Home part comes. Like that part to me is exciting. That part to me is like I start like nodding my head, that part. But when I listen to the song, I'm just waiting for that part. And if that's the case, then, you know, I don't want the other business of the song, right?
Like it's a fairly good drop. It's just the lead up to it's not very good.
Yeah, there's no lead up to it. It's a really good part, and I really think it would be like a lot better. But I do have to say I like the break, where it's just like the violin or just like the string instruments. Like that part is really, really good.
I mean, it's a little stepping on the number 10 song, but like, because the number 10 song is like the Unplugged version. And like, when I hear that song, I'm like, this could have been a really good song that I would personally really have liked. But then in my head, they remixed it and crazily produced it to turn it into this song. And for me, my heart lies more in the, like, it sounded like a really good song. And it's like a slow acoustic, like CL raps, and then this version is a little too
yeah. So you're a fan of the Unplugged version. I'm more of a fan of just the version in this one where they're dropping the beat. And that's fine. I mean, we like our respective parts, and that's what's gonna happen sometimes. So should we move on to the next song then?
Shall.
All right. So
the third song is called "Gotta Be You."
No, 아니면 안 돼.
And why don't you go first? I gotta listen to this a little bit and remember.
Okay. So this song kind of starts like a series of like 3 songs in the album where they're like kind of slower and like kind of 21 like ballad style. I am not a fan of like the singing in this song, but like I really, really like CL's rapping and like these ballads and songs. Like to me in this album, CL's rapping is like on point. Is so on point. But like the part where they're like kind of a drumming part and they're like talking it up, like I'm not really a big fan of that part.
Yeah, again for me, this sounds like that part sounds like a totally different song from where CL was rapping.
Yeah.
It's like, again, they took this song, they remixed it and added CL's rap to it. Like I don't think her rap matches the chorus that much. They seem like totally different. I really like CL. Like she's really good. I do think, of course she's the leader. She's the leader, or is
She's
Park
got
Bom
that
the
leader
leader?
swag. No.
She's the leader, right?
Yeah, CL's the leader.
Like she's in a lot of it. You know what I mean? Like she's it. I'm gonna get pooped on, but like it's really the CL show. I think this album, like it really is.
I'm in the same vein as you. Like CL's raps are just that. Like when I think of this album, I'm like CL's raps. Like they are on point in this album. Like
the best part of the songs that I like is usually the CL rap. I don't like that many of the choruses. I don't think that many of the choruses are as catchy as a lot of 21's earlier songs. And the thing is, I don't know what she's saying. She just has so much fierceness and like ability to rap. Because every girl group raps, right? But CL raps. Really does it.
Yeah, so I like the verses part of this. Like this song kind of has like 3 parts, like the CL rapping verse, and then it has it like building up like and then it goes to like the chorus where it's like no like all the dancey like that part. I don't like the other 2 parts. I only like CL's rap part in this song.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Chorus is not that catchy to me. The little drummer boy build up is not even that good of a build up. But CL does well.
Yeah, CL does really, really well on this song, especially. She kind of like mixes up a lot of her like her tempo rapping, so it's really good. Should we just move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one.
So, if I had a choice about like best kind of 21 ballad song on this album, this would I'm not sure this would be my favorite, but I would think about putting it up there.
And which song is that?
This song is If I Were You or 살아봤으면 해. Yeah. So do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. First? It is. I do like this song. Like, it's like a ballad with a beat. It's got some drive to it. It's not just all CL. Like, I really do enjoy this part. Like this chorusy part, this build up part. Nah, nah, nah. Like that's cool. I like that. I wouldn't say catchy. Like I have a hard time like speaking first because I'm still listening to the song and I'm still like, where's this going? I can't remember at all. It's got a cool rhythm to it.
Yeah, for me, like the best part of this song is the drumming of like, or the drum kit of the song. The background is definitely very, very like well done.
Yeah, like this is a song where the whole time I'll just go like waving, because it's like just the way they sing it and the beat of it. It's like I really can see myself like just sitting in my car, windows down, just going like this. So it's definitely good. I think it's good that this is not a CL heavy song, because almost every other song is
very
CL heavy.
It has a lot of CL rapping in it.
Yeah, so it's a good chance for the other members to shine.
Yeah,
and this might be one of my, not favorite, but one of the better songs on the album for me personally, because I do like the more ballad ones, as I said earlier.
Well, like not ballads in general, but like kind of 21 ballads. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Their version, they don't do regular ballads.
I really, really like the breakdown of the song, where it's kind of just like it sounds like kind of like messy, but it's kind of like, it sounds like things are draining.
Like, I think this, unless I'm gonna hear the last 30 seconds, I'll be wrong, but like this is one whole song. Like this one is not that, doesn't have the Frankenstein.
Doesn't have a lot of pieces to it. It sounds like one like really cohesive song, right?
Yeah, and it sounds like a song that I can kind of hear like the 70s or the 60s maybe, where it's like someone's singing on stage, maybe a little bit more powerful singing than whoever's singing this. But like I can see it like having some heart, having some power. So I like that, because a lot of 21 songs are not about that. They're more about the party, like get on your feet and let's go, rather than the like powerful singing kind of ballady thing. So I like it.
Yeah, this is like definitely this or the 9th song on this album are probably my favorite 21 ballads on this song. This is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to the 5th song, getting through this, and that is a song called Good to You.
착한 여자.
So this is like a piano-y kind of beat. How about you talk about this part?
I really, really like the verse. Like, it sounds very like mellow, but it has like the kind of like lingering vocals, like like I like that.
Yep.
But I don't like the chorus where it goes like da 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 da. I don't like that choppiness in a song that I feel like it's supposed to be smooth and like kind of like they're trying to make things like long and like drawn out. Like
the beginning of this song, I can picture like an MV of like piano, spotlight on them with the microphone and a like ballroom gown, like kind of a classy like singing. If you watch Boardwalk Empire and like they're like singing in front of a bunch of people just eating dinner, you know, it's like
a ballroom.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than like just like, yeah, it's like kind of dinner music, like there's a piano guy playing and you can like tip him. I don't know. That's what it reminds me of.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't like the chorus of this song, but I do like the parts where like I'm so good to you, like those parts. I like that part. I like the verse.
I will say, like, this song, if I heard it separate, I would not think it's 21. I would have guessed somebody else probably. It's not a bad thing. It's just
out of all the songs on this album, this song and I want to say Happy are definitely the ones that are a little bit more progressive that still kind of stick to the 21 sound. Like, oh, this kind of sounds like it could be 21, but it definitely like kind of pushes like the style boundary for them. If you guys get what I mean, like it'll still sound like 21, but it's something 21 necessarily wouldn't try on first thought.
I think Happy has a CL rap in it that definitely is like, that girl's CL. But this song, you know, it's one of my more preferred songs too, because sounds like a whole song. I kind of agree like with you saying that like the da 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 kind of chorusy part is it doesn't have that much impact. But I do like the once they get past that and it's like because I'm good to you. And it's like it doesn't sound like 21 in a good way for me. Like I actually didn't dislike their songs from last year as much as a lot of people did that said they ain't 21, like they ain't doing what they do. Like I relatively enjoyed some of their like Falling in Love was okay. I always forget what's one after that.
Do You Love Me? Do you love me? Do you love me? That part.
Is that the video where it's like they're like holding the phone and the lips?
Yeah.
That song I thought was okay too. Yeah.
So there's a huge part of the song that we need to talk about, like the CL kind of like spoken word
whispering
part.
in your ear poem.
I really like that part. I'm just gonna shoot that out. Like that's probably like my favorite part of the song. Like it sounds very like emotional. And it sounds like
personal.
It embodies the feeling of this song, like in the rap. If you haven't read the lyrics for it, this part like definitely speaks to me. Like, okay, yeah, this is what the song's about. Like, go look up the lyrics if you haven't. But it's my favorite part of the song.
No, I liked it. I didn't think it definitely sounded like it should be there. CL does a great job. But still, like even if I heard that part, I still wouldn't have guessed that was CL if I didn't know.
Hard to guess.
Like she kind of melts into the song, which is good, right?
It really matches the song, right? And like it sounds like it's CL's voice. You recognize it's CL's voice, right? But you're like, CL for me is like strong, powerful, confident, and this is kind of like a softer, feels like a little bit more vulnerable, like regretful, like CL, and I really, really like that. But
Yar.
Yeah.
Some of the complete opposite of that.
So when you're listening to this song from beginning to end, like this is the biggest jump of like the album ever. So
it's like sandwiched between like ballads. It's really strange.
This is placed really strangely, but this next song is Membung or MTBD, and it's only CL solo. And this is like my favorite song on the album. Like
you sing it all the time.
Like the beat is just so catchy. CL's rap is just so good. I can't. This is like, if not the best song on the album, one of my favorite songs on the album. Like of this like kind of hype, like confident style of 21. Like she just starts. It's just like like. Yeah. Right from the gates, like it's a really good rapping song.
I think I would totally agree. I think this is one of the best songs in the album, not because I personally like it the most, but because it does what it's meant to do very, very well. Yeah. It's not like let's do it hard, but then the chorus is kind of like when she did what was her solo song? The Baddest Female, right? This song is 1,000 times better than that song.
I really wish that this had been her like solo, but I can kind of understand how you can't really have this one as a it would be a mainstream first time CL solo, and you kind of have to make it a little tamer, I guess. But like this matches her very well. The beat is really good. I mean, I miss my car because like one of my favorite parts of the day was turning up my volume to super fucking loud. And like I have a pretty good bass system, and I was just this would be so fun to listen to because my whole car would be like boom, and I'll be like yeah, roll up the windows. Yeah, this is a song that you want to have a good like subwoofer for. Like I was just trying to like find like whatever earphones I had that was like the best bass and listen to this song. Like this is a song you definitely turn up, and it's just such an addictive like beat.
I do still think this song is a little overproduced. Like there's just too much sometimes. But like for example, I watched a live performance of her doing it, and like she's really good. The dancing, there's a lot of pelvic thrusting, and it matches the song perfectly. Like that's I can imagine this song in a club and people like, butt on crotch dancing with each other, which is where I picture this song. Like you're always gyrating your hips when you're watching this song or listening to this song.
I'm always thrusting at Steven.
You're always thrusting at me. I remember. But I don't really like this part where she's like, the end where it's like, how beautiful is this life? I think it's a little unnecessary. But I guess it's just like, it's kind of a dance break, but they added like a little bit of extra to pull you through. So I guess I'm okay with it.
I actually like that part. I like it better than the karma, 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 karma is coming for you. I don't like that part.
You don't like that part?
I don't like
where
that
like
part.
Right before the music part comes on?
I like the how beautiful is this life? I like that part instead. But it's just a matter of taste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But one of my favorite songs in the album, definitely.
It probably is for me the best hype song.
Best hype song, yeah. If you're gonna choose like 21 like style like ballad, and then 21 style hype song, this is like my favorite hype song, and I think it's the same for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, next song.
Show. Is it me or you? I don't remember anymore.
I think it's you.
I feel like I've been talking about 21 for years. Number 7.
It's a full
after
album.
After Memboon, then it's like Happy Time. So their 7th song is called Happy. And we reacted to this song, and we were very, very distracted by the outfits.
Mm-hmm.
So had some time to listen to the music. And I'm kind of indifferent on the song. I think this is the most last year kind of 21 song where they're trying to be a little more
peppy
and cutesy, and that's kind of what the video was right? Them just walking around, hey, we're happy. I think Was It Good to You better than this because it has more identity than this song. Like this just sounds like some songs I've heard before. I don't know. I don't. There's not a specific song I have in mind. It's just kind of just like this is what I picture myself like. That's it. Just like this. I don't know.
Should I go now?
Yeah.
This song was my least favorite song on the album.
What? You're meaner than me for once?
It just didn't really appeal to me. There's nothing about this song that I was wowed about, besides CL's rapping, of course. But like, even her rap for this song, like it didn't really match the song, but her rapping was just good.
It's good.
Like,
but it's supposed to be a happy song, and it's like, does there need to be rapping in it? But
like,
had to CL be like, I'll carry you guys. Don't worry.
I'd rather have the rap than like the rest of the song.
True.
It's really bad, I guess, of me to say that, but this song was, when I first heard it, I didn't like it at all. And then I tried to give it some more chances, and it grew on me a little bit, but it's definitely my least favorite song on this album. Yeah, just...
I'm trying to think.
It's not 21 style, but I don't want them to go this direction, if that makes any sense. Obviously, it sounds a little 21-ish because you have the CL rap in there, and then it kind of has the 21 feel, but it's a different style of song. And I hope they don't go this route in the future. I hope they do not follow this route.
I mean, I'm surprised they chose this as the second song to MV it, but I don't think I'm that against it as you are. Partially because this is more my realm, and this is the complete opposite of what you go for 21, right? If you're going to go for 21, why would it be this one? Now, I will say I don't really like this song that much. I think part of it sounds like punk rock from the 1990s.
Like
Simple
rock.
Plan.
Like pop rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's just like there's a part, I just heard it. It was just like, it just had me flashbacks of like whiny music from high school that I used to listen to and used to love in high school. But now it's like, no. Worst one? I may have to think about which one I think is the worst.
There are a lot of songs in this album that could be 21 title tracks. Crush obviously is one. Come Back Home. Both of those sound like they could be title tracks. Memboon sounds like it could be a 21 solo. Good to You sounded like stronger than Missing You to me, or about the same level.
I do like Good to You. I think If I Were You or Gotta Be You, I can't remember which You song. By the way, they put 3 You songs in a row. Gotta Be You, If I Were You, Good to You. Come on, 20. Come on, YG.
Gotta Be You is like that. Da, 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 da. It's kind of like a...
Yeah,
I don't like...
I think If I Were You is the worst one in my head. But I know Happy is... Like, I'm not going to listen to that song again, probably.
Yeah, Happy is like... When I listen to this album, Happy is the one I skip. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and it's not a song I like, so sorry, Blackjacks, but I gave it a chance. I just not feeling it.
Don't worry, I'll direct the hate back towards me in a couple in a bit. But let's talk about the next one.
So the next song is called Scream, and Scream starts right out of the gates really, really high energy, and this sounds very 21, very, very 21.
I will say, whoever ordered these tracks does not understand how an album should flow. It's so weird the way they ordered it, but that's just a random.
If I had a chance to order this, it would be like definitely Crush and like Membung and this song in the beginning, and then the U's like chunk it down,
like hype it up and then slowly chill out. Maybe you can put one hype song at the end. Sometimes they put like a really good song at the very end. But, what do you think about this song? Scream.
So this is like a 21 hype song. I think I like it the least out of all the hype songs. We'll say like Crush is kind of a hype song. Membung. What else? Come Back Home is kind of a hype song. Half. And this is like I'm not feeling it. Even the CL rap parts are kind of weak to me. Like this is like the part of the album that it starts to like wean a little bit after Membung, and I'm like, So I'm not. I didn't like it.
I mean, I think I'm pretty opposite of you on this.
Well, you like it. Okay.
It's one of my. The thing was like, Crush to me leaves 0 impressions. Aside from sometimes you randomly sing the chorus to Crush, I don't remember that chorus. Come Back Home, I can remember it. Come Back Home, but I sing that more as a joke rather than I enjoy this. Like I think of the hype songs, aside from Membun, this is the more streamlined one, which may be more boring and not as interesting as some of the other ones, but it's the one that I think I can get with more. I don't know why. Like I actually kind of enjoy the Scream part.
That's the only part I like.
It's like it's got
Scream,
some, like I don't know.
This song for me just sounds like bad Euro pop I'd hear in a club. Like it just sounds so like it, where it's just like with the whole breakdown, it just sounds like I can see the lasers shooting out, and then like the drugged out like white people like sweating and like raising their hands and with the glow sticks and stuff. I'm just not.
But see that I think that's where it's like that's what I think of when I think of Original 21. Like I don't think of Membun and I don't think of Come Back Home. They were not making that type of music in the beginning. And so this is more like what it's a little different, but it's still where my mind is at. Like I think you like where they've kind of progressed.
I do. And
I'm more of I like where they began.
Yeah.
And so I enjoy this more than I enjoy. Cause when I hear Come Back Home, when I hear Membun, like you see old Europeans dancing for these kind of songs, and I see
just for this song.
For this song. But when I think Membun and I think Come Back Home, I think a bunch of Asian people trying to act hard and dance in the club, booty dancing, and like, yo, what up, motherfuckers? Like that's what I think when I hear that, and I don't like that. And we've been to nightclubs. I mean, we did a Waygook about that. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that they don't play this type of music at the place we're at, but there's a lot of like fingers up in the air, and it's like, all right.
And we're just like
like what's going on?
No.
Like 21 can pull it off. I mean, CL can pull it off.
CL definitely has yeah.
But when you're picturing fans and where this music's being played, like I can just imagine Korean people dancing a membu, and it just makes my head hurt.
Well, I mean, yeah, because 21 kind of has like two periods in their life, right? Like the pre I'm the best and after I'm the best. I'm the best is a great song no matter who you ask. And if they don't think it's a great song, then I'd be confused. Even if you didn't really like the song, you have to admit it was a pretty powerful, popular
I still
song.
remember the chorus, so I can't get around that.
And Steven is the pre I'm the best, and I'm the after I'm the best. So that's like our kind of style. But this kind of reminded me of a little bit of the new, a little bit of the old, and bits that I don't like of either, I would say.
Yeah, if you were to generalize me in YG, a lot of it is pre. Like, I'm definitely pre-Big Bang. Like, the original Big Bang
Pre-Fantastic
stuff,
Baby.
I love.
Pre-Fantastic Baby.
Yeah, after
right?
Fantastic Baby, they went to a point where I was like, not my thing.
I really like post Fantastic Baby and onwards. So there you go. I mean, I really, really like Big Bang is one of those bands I like all their discography. But I definitely like post Fantastic
Like, it's
Baby
not to say that the rest is bad. It's just to say that when I think Big Bang, I still want like Lies and I still want Haru Haru. I don't want Fantastic Baby, even though it's a great song. Like, it's a great song. We've sang it at Norabong, or I've attempted to.
Yeah.
Like, it's still like, I just still in my head, I'm like, please make some of that, like, before you thought you were that cool songs, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like songs like for Big Bang. Oh, we were talking about Big Bang now. We'll talk about it another time, but let's not stray into Big Bang territory.
But let's move on to the next song. We're almost done, right?
Yeah, so
my alarm went off on my phone.
Whoops.
It's 11 o'clock.
So
it's time to sleep. So number 9 is a song called Baby I Miss You.
should I go first, or you want to go first?
You should go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. This is like up there with like Good to You for one of the best like 21 ballad songs on this album. Like, I love this song. I was like, Happy, Scream, or So for me. And we get to this song and I'm like, yes, this is a great song. Like the whole like it's like chill and like kind of the vocals really, really match it. And I just it flows together really, really well. And it's like one of my favorite songs on the album. And it's great. I don't know what else to say about it.
Well, me neither. This is probably my favorite song. No, not probably. This is my favorite song. Maybe Come Back Home Acoustic. I actually really like that.
Yeah, Come Back Home Unplugged version is really good too as well. But
I think this is my number one song. It kind of has what I like about some of the other songs, but combined and better. And plus, I can kind of understand the Korean part to it, so that always helps too. But I don't know. I'm definitely more ballady, person, as we've said, and I'm good. I'm good with this.
This song,
I would listen to this again.
This song, the reason why I think I like it so much is I'm a really, really big fan of like the 90s R&B kind of sound. Like, I really like the making love to me music. And this song, like the piano, like in the background music, is just like, yes, it hits it for me. Yeah. That is like, and then like the vocals match the beat very, very, very well, I think. Like, it's kind of whispery and it just conveys that emotion to me.
Yeah, it's they definitely could have overproduced this. I really think
they could have,
but they
didn't.
They held back.
It's perfect.
They made one beat. Perfect. They let it play out. They let them go, and I like that. Like, that's how it should be.
I mean, they get complicated with like different things besides like the production, like the vocals, and like different, like the CL just like talking over it. That part is like great, and then everything's silent, and even the chorus is like, "Baby, I miss you, I miss you." Like, that was like fantastic.
Simple but
fantastic.
Good. Now that you say 90s, it really does sound 90s.
It's a very like 90s R&B feel to me, even though it's like a totally different style, obviously.
Sure.
But the background music sounds like someone could be singing like a 90s song over it.
I really like beats like this, or background tracks like this, where it's a ballad with a beat. Like, that's a thing. I really like it. It's not too crazy. Just let them go smooth.
Like, this is the type of ballads that me and Steven kind of have an affinity to. Like, they're a little bit more up-tempo ballads. They kind of have like a little personality into them. And they definitely
but they got a tiny bit of R&B in it.
Yeah, the tiny bit of R&B. Tiny bit.
Yeah.
So
about that 10th song?
10th song? So this is obviously very, very long. This is a full album.
True.
This last song is Come Back Home Unplugged version. Now, we said before, I like the Come Back Home part. The Come Back Home. But this song is just like, feels like such a whole different song. Like, if this took place, like, these just sound like 3 different songs. You know, like this unplugged version, and then the verse of the
Come Back Home,
and then when the beat drops, like, and I really, really like this version and the Come Back Home like part, like, and this is just great, like, acoustic version, and
like, no, I agree. I said it before. I really like this version. Like, to me, this is the, like, if I were to give you proof that I think YG or Teddy, whoever makes the beats, overproduces their songs. Like, I really think they took a really good song, and they did a lot of things to it. They put it through a lot of filters, did a lot of beats, a lot of things, and it's just, I like this. It's such a innocent song. It's like, I mean, yes, I understand it's acoustic. It's got the guitar, and that's its own thing.
But I'm in your corner on this one, because if you listen to the lyrics and you're trying to get a feel for the song of what it's about, like begging someone to come back to you, and like, this speaks that feeling to me so much more than the whole, you know, like, this song, I would prefer this version over the other version. I'm with you on that. I just really, really like the Come Back Home part of that song. So Teddy might be really, really overproducing his songs, because if I imagine this song with just like a simple R&B kind of beat, or like a drum kit, like kind of what they did for Baby I Miss You, like, this song could be up there for my favorite song on the album. It's really that good. Like, the CL rap is on point. Like, the vocals are great. Backgrounds are great. It's just, I know what the overproduced version sounds like, so I just can't disconnect the two. I can't disconnect the two. So, like
3 or 4 years ago, I used to follow all these people on YouTube, all these like cover artists, because they would take these songs, like these pop songs that were good, they're good pop songs, but they would like strip it from all the production and just get to the song. And I wouldn't download the real song. Like, those real songs didn't exist to me. I would only download these YouTube cover songs, and I would like them so much more.
I think I'm on you. Me and Steven haven't talked about this before, but I was the same way, actually. I really liked, like, cover artists on YouTube. Like, there were just a few artists that just took a song, they just kind of made it a little bit different.
Yeah.
And like maybe mix up the melody a little bit, but then obviously the key is still the same, and then most of the melody is proper.
Yeah.
They're just singing it in like a different key, or kind of mixing, mastering the parts. And it's just, when a song is too overproduced, you can get kind of, what's the word? Like membung. Like, it's a little just too much. It's too much at once.
Yeah.
YG songs tend to have that happen. Because the more things going on in a song, the more lively it is, right?
Sure.
But this is the way that I wish 21. This is the direction I wish 21 would go into. Like, you can have your hyped up songs like Membung and Crush. Like, those songs are great. They sound like 21. And then I want songs like Baby I Miss You, Come Back Home. I want those songs on that kind of like an album if you're gonna release it, because those like are just hidden gems for me on albums like this. And if this song didn't have like Baby I Miss You, Come Back Home, and like Membung, I would feel almost completely different about it. Like, those songs are complete gems on this album, and I'm super glad that they're on it.
I definitely think if they made it a 5-song mini album, like, it could have been pretty really good. Like, I'm not even 21, like we've said at the beginning, like, still not my jam, most of these songs, but like that would have been really good.
Yeah.
But there's like some weaker songs that they were kind of like, we need an album.
Filler songs is
we
what I
need
feel.
something.
yeah, I feel like three or so of these songs, 3 or 4 of these songs, like they feel just filler. And I don't.
Every album, I mean, that's been happening since the
dawn of time.
Yeah, unless you're like one of those rock bands that really like you didn't make songs, you made a 60-minute song and then you cut it up into tracks. Like
yeah, unless you're like the freaking Beatles, like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah,
like you know, you're not gonna have like home runs on every you know, you're gonna have some like walks and and stuff like that. And this one was a home run. Should we just talk about how we feel like we'll grade the song like we did with the SNSD album?
I mean, I didn't really think that worked that well because you kind of know I think as a general, I mean, we can give the album a rating.
Okay, let's do that then. There's too many songs to go one by one to rate them, I think.
Yeah.
So out of 5, what did you rate this album?
Like if we're like talking 21 albums, we're ranking within 21 albums. We're ranking within albums. All of K-pop.
Okay, so don't get us confused because I'm sure a lot of you have heard our SNSD album review and you're like gonna compare the two. Come on, how are you gonna compare like these two types of music? They're totally different.
Totally.
Like, yeah, if you want us to compare it, go someplace else. When I listen to the songs, it just evokes a different feeling from me.
Sure.
And
for me, like the only way you compare them is if you have 10 spots in your playlist and that's all you got. I wouldn't pick either of these, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's just Steven.
It would have been Brave Sound, 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 and Brave Process.
And Brave Process. So we ranked the SNSD album like out of 5 based upon other SNSD releases. So we're also gonna rank this one out of 5 from other 21 releases. Right. So keep that in mind.
And that includes mini album because this is only their second actual album.
Full length album, yeah.
So they haven't done that much and they've been around for a poop ton time.
Yeah.
I think for me, this is like a 3.5.
For me, this is like
because the original that Fire mini album, that first 6 songs, like that's fucking 6 stars. That's 10 motherfucking stars right there. And well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna compare to their like last year's releases and some of them are digital singles, I would go 3.5, 4. 3.5, 4.
For me, I'm somewhere between 4 and 4.5. This is a great album for me. If you just cut out like 3 or 4 songs, I would give it a 4.5 for sure. It has that many songs that I really like and I still listen to. They're still in my playlist. Like I'll skip other songs to listen to those songs. And like back to like saying, you know, out of the older 21 than a newer 21, like this ranks like on the higher scale for me. Like this is one of their best releases as ever. I really like it, and like some of these songs I think are gonna be like 21 staples. Like I Love You and All That Business, but
I think for me the only song that has super lasting potential is Membo, even though that's not really a 21 song, and
Baby I Miss You.
I think Baby I Miss You is good, but I don't think it's a lasting song. That might be the only one.
Is it good to you? Is it good to you?
Good to You is okay. I liked it. Still, I don't think it's a last. Like it's.
Talk about Come Back Home Unplugged.
Okay, Come Back Home Unplugged is great, but am I gonna remember that song in a year or two? I don't think so. Like I remember,
Fire.
Lolly and Lolly Lolly. No, that's not technically just them, but like I remember that. I remember I Don't Care. Comparing to their best songs ever, but that's what I'm comparing it to, right? Other 21 songs.
Yeah.
Like, even Memboon. Granted, you've listened to it 1,000 times. I've only listened to it 5 times. But like, I don't think Crush or Come Back Home has a year lasting power. I don't. I mean, do you?
I think they deserve to be title songs, but
I mean, there's plenty of title songs last year that nobody like that. Do you listen to any of those 21 songs? Like,
no.
I can never remember their names.
But
Falling in Love, Do You Love Me,
and Missing You,
Falling in Love,
Do You Love Me,
Missing You.
Yeah, it's the one with the floppy hats.
Yeah. Is that called Missing You?
I think it's called Missing You, man.
All right. Well, dang. And You Don't Love Me. No, that's Miss A. What's the one before that?
See?
I love you. Yeah. I love you. Miss. Too bad. It's too bad. It's too bad.
Like, I Love You, I definitely remember. And
I really like that song.
That song is really good. Like, for me, songs that I think have lasting value are Membung and Baby I Miss You. Those songs I definitely will be listening to for a long time and will remember down the line off this album. Like, oh, that Crush album? Yeah, that's the album that had Membung and Baby I Miss You on
Definitely
it.
Membung. 100%.
Yeah.
But we'll see. In a year, we'll see if we even listen to it. I mean, we'll be around maybe in a year.
Hopefully.
And again, I apologize for not knowing these song names. I know a lot of people are like, if you should know it. And I'm like, you're right, I probably should. But we listen to a lot of songs. I'm not a diehard 21 fan. And 21's naming scheme is just so frustrating.
Well, I mean, just like all K-pop naming schemes is like, unless it's really like bad, it's like usually similar. Like
don't put Love and You in 5 consecutive songs.
There's Love, You, Miss, or like, words like that. So sorry if like we try really hard, but yeah, it's
like, but it's like SNSD wasn't like, this song's called Mr. Taxi and the next song's called Taxi Cab and the next one after that is Love Me If You Cab.
But they did Love Me If You Cab. They did have Mr. though. So
I mean, that was its own thing.
Mr. Taxi, Mr. That.
But there was a significant gap. It wasn't 3 in a row. But besides the point, we talked about this for an hour, our replacement for our podcast, but we do other things. If you want to check out some of the Girls' Generation version of this, you can check back on iTunes or check it out on YouTube. You can, on Wednesdays, what do we do? What do we do on Wednesdays?
On Wednesdays, we have a segment called TWIK in Korea. Steven and I are English teachers here living in Korea. And every Wednesday, we talk about just our experiences teaching and just living life.
Yes, sir. And on Fridays, except for last Friday, because of bad things, we apologize, but it's going to happen. Yeah. We do a game, a K-pop game. It's called What Is That?
And this Friday should be the last episode of this first game that we have.
Which I'm going to lose and probably
You're definitely going to lose. Unless I, like, really, really suck.
I'm going to lose. That's for certain.
You're going to lose.
And then we'll probably take a couple weeks break to kind of rethink the roles and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that. And what else? I started without Josh, sadly, but we ain't got room. But with one of my other friends, we talk about K-dramas every week. What did we even call it? I think we called it Let's Talk K-dramas. LTK. What up?
What day are you doing that? Do you have a schedule for that?
I don't know. The schedule, we're still trying to fit it in. I'm pretty sure we record that right before I record with you. So it's probably, the video is probably going to release on Sundays. And what we do is we pick the drama. It's called God's Gift, 14 Days. If you like K-dramas, watch that. We talk about it every week.
신의 선물.
Yep. So we talk about episode 1 and 2 in episode 1 of Let's Talk K-dramas. So check that out if you like K-dramas.
I'm watching it too, but I got kicked out.
Whatever.
I'm joking. I don't have time for that.
I don't have time for that. And somehow I'm trying. But
I don't have time for that.
Until next time.
Bye.
Man boom.